Is that a failure in your view? And is it also a failure for savers?
Well, it certainly is going to hurt people that are saving money because there's nowhere to go. And but that is also what's juicing the stock market because people are looking for a better return. The banks are safe, but the return is so low. Hey, let me go into the market. So I think that's what we're seeing as far as the stock market.
You have the risk
right now.
Well, and by the way, juicing the stock market is not the greatest. I mean, you want stocks to rise for fundamental reasons, right? And nobody knows, are they overvalued right now? But, I mean, we are going to have another recession, and it's going to be difficult to deal with.
And I'll tell you one other thing, too, that's going to be an issue. You have record amounts of corporate debt because there's incentive to borrow money. And sooner or later, when those rates change, you're going to see what's juicing the stock market come right back around on these companies.
When are those rates going to change? We're already 10, 11 years into a low-rate environment.
I don't think that we're going to listen. There's people calling for rates to drop down to zero, and negative.
Powerful
I don't think
people,
those rates aren't changing for what, a year, 2, maybe 3 years out. I mean, I don't want to say Japan, but they're not changing.
Well, plus you have a president who's putting enormous amounts of pressure on the Fed. I think it's having an impact, by the way. Some would say no, but I think
it's worth looking at the way debt has changed during the last 10 years. So we know now, going into the Great Recession, the problem there was too much household debt, especially on mortgages where the underlying asset didn't back the value. That's not a problem now. Household debt levels, consumer debt levels are fine. I mean, consumers have gotten their act together and they can pay off their debt. The problem now is corporate debt, as Dan mentioned, and government debt. I mean, we've had a giant explosion.
Well, that depends on who you talk to, whether it's a problem or not.
It's worse than it used to be.
Yeah,
Put it that way. It's a lot worse than it used to be.
Worse is also in the but that's a whole other discussion if you're an MMTer. But that's a discussion for another day. Rick, we only got 2 out of 5, so we'll have to have you back on to get into the other
problems aren't going anywhere.
You can read them online. Rick Newman, thank you. Dan Geltrude, good to see you.